Well, good morning from the high seas, almost into the start of the Gulf of Mexico. Of course, this is our last day, a sea day. It is Saturday, the January the 18th, I'm sorry, January 18th, 2025. And I'm rushing out the door because I have I have to be there at 8:20. It's 8:05 right now. I have a behind the scenes tour that I booked, and I'm supposed to be able to go up to the bridge and all that. I don't know how much I'll be able to film or, say anything or, clip pictures or anything. I don't think on the bridge I'll be able to do anything with film. I'll ask ahead of time, of course. But this is what I'm chose to wear for the day. I may get into a swimsuit a little bit later. Like I said, it's a sea day, and I'm gonna be in and out of the room for the most part. I haven't had breakfast yet, obviously, so I'll be going to the behind the scenes tour. It takes about an hour, I think, an hour and a half, and then I'll go have some breakfast, and then I'll run back here because I have to wear closed-toe shoes for the tour, so I don't want to wear these all day. I'd rather put my flip-flops on. So I have kind of repeat. I wore this on embarkation day. This is a Touchstone. It's a little pink necklace with matching earrings and a matching ring. I got this from a Pueblo, and these are both Touchstone. And this bracelet matches the earrings, and necklace is Touchstone. So that's what I chose to wear for the day. Now I might take them off if I have decided to go out into the sun. I'm kind of burnt here, and I don't think I want to be in the sun too much, even just to go by the pool. But I will film some stuff for the pool area and whatever the activities are going on today for the day. I'll kind of chip in and see what I can show you guys what's happening on the ship. All right, so this is my top that I've chose to wear. I'm repeating the capris, and of course my tennis shoes that I really don't want to wear for the day. Got my because if it's warm out, my ankles will swell a little bit, and I don't want to be in something that keeps my feet warm. All right, guys, so I'm gonna head out, and I did sleep well, long. The time went back an hour last night, so gosh, we just keep going back and forth all week long, but which gave us an extra hour, gave me an extra hour, I guess. But I stayed in the room. I was gonna go out to the White Hot Party, but I decided not to. And so I was reading on my book and just enjoying watching a movie in that. So like I said, this is one of those cruises that's just very, very relaxing for me. So getting me geared up for the year, I guess, if you want to say that, because I'm going to be working a few hours the next coming weeks. I may have to make a trip up to Portland, Oregon, and so I'm just kind of gathering up all the funds that I can for that as well. So, okay, guys, let me get going to the tour. All right.
So right now, this one, we call this one extractor machine. Extractor machine is 120 kilo. We use only for pillow, blanket, and napkin. So the big item like towel, linen, tablecloth in the other side. So this one we wash belong to last cruise, previous cruise, we wash, and then this one standby for the next cruise. Deck by deck every day. Down inside.
right, everybody, I'm done with the behind the scenes tour. That was amazing. We started at about 8:30 and it's almost 11. So very, very nice. Got to see the bridge up there. Of course, I could only take pictures of one side, but couldn't take pictures or film anything in there. And then from there we went to the engine room, where we got to see all the amazing work that those guys have to do to control the ship, and any of the emergency situations they have. Kind of interesting too, because they have cameras on the elevators. So don't be doing anything in them elevators, I'll tell you. So then from there we got to go see the galley, the main galley, which there's several, and the makings of what happens in the kitchen area. Of course, very busy because everybody's doing breakfast right now, and which reminds me I haven't had yet, but I might be just going up for lunch as it is. And then from there we went to the laundry and got a real tour of the laundry room. Got to see, because on deck 2 and then on deck 3, all the dirty goes to deck 2, and then they go up to deck 3 for the clean. And it's just amazing work behind the scenes. And then of course then we went to the pretty much the theater, and not much going on in the theater anymore. You know, they don't do like Broadway shows, only because of licensing. So like we used to do the Kinky Boots and the, all that. They now they utilize just like the $1 Million Quartet or Broadway Unplugged, and on this ship anyway. And so different ships have different entertainment, and it's just different, but it's still very entertaining. And tonight is Fleetwood Mac's Rumors. So they do the whole album, Rumors, and they normally put it in the Sid Norman's Poorhouse, but it's so crowded in there. So they're doing 2 shows tonight in the main theater. So right now they're doing kind of like a rehearsal, setting up the lights and everything. So we had to be quiet and walk through there and not film anything, but it's going to be an amazing show. I'm going to really try to get in there for that. No reservations needed. But I came back to my room. My poor gal, I told her, you know, don't do my room yet, because I got to come back and change my shoes and take a leave. I'm really sore today. I don't know why. I've been sleeping more than I've been doing. I mean, I'm doing a lot of walking, and going. I've been doing 5-6 miles a day. Just getting off the ship, walking, and being on the ship walking. So there is a lot of walking to do. And then just now on the tour, I think I did quite a bit, because we had to go up and down stairs. So be aware of that if you're going to ever do the tour. I highly suggest doing it. You have to pay for it. Unless you're a Latitudes member, there's a you have a behind-the-scenes tour that they give you that's free, but you don't get to do the same thing. You don't get to go up to the bridge and the engine room and that. It's just the galley, laundry, and backstage. So anyway, all right, so I'm going to go out and about, get something to eat, and whatever I'm doing today, I'll take you with me. All right. I haven't had breakfast or lunch, so I'm going to head down to the Garden Cafe, which opens up at 11:30. Check out the weather. First time out. Too bad. We're in the Gulf after all. lunchroom garden cafe just opened 11:30, so this is my breakfast and lunch. And my drink of preference, vodka, cranberry juice with a splash of orange. She didn't fill it up all the way, so you know I'll have to get another one. Anyway, I'm sitting in the breezeway. Hey everybody. Well, I'm back in my room. It's still Saturday, RC day, and I just kind of spent some time on the outside deck 8, just kind of finishing my book. This is a good book, a little bit of a mystery thriller called The Boyfriend from Frederica McFadden. It's the first time I've ever read one of her books. So I bought this a while back, and I brought it and I just finished it. So 7 days and I finished my book. So that's good. Listen, I wanted to take the moment here just to go over a few things about the cruise ship, and I might put this somewhere in the mix of everything, but because I did the ship tour this morning already, I just thought this would be a good thing to just tell you a few interesting facts about the ship tour, and what all they gave us. This piece of paper, besides we get a free photo that's included if people didn't, some of them didn't want to take it, but I took it and I just saw a sample of it, so of course I'm gonna keep it because it's free. But really interesting facts about the ship itself, and some of the engineering things I'm not going to bring up, but the main laundry facilities has huge wash machines, 2-tunnel wash machines composed of 12 compartment washers, 8 dryers, and they do 25 kilograms per load, and 8 dryers 50 kilograms per load. They have 2 wet cleaning machines at 20 kilograms per load and 1 dry cleaning machine at 15 kilograms per load. So as we were walking through, he showed one machine is 2 floors, so on the Getaway. So deck 2 has all the dirty clothes go in there, and they separate it out. It's linens, towels, napkins, your bedding, dirty clothes. So they go into these machines. So they separate, if it's anything from the medical facility, always separate it into one little area, separated by colors. And they'll do bedding, and they showed one machine, which will be on the video, which just kind of agitating like this, just full of bedding. They have 2 washer extractor machines, which are big at 125 kilograms per load, 2 washer extractor machines, medium at 33 kilogram per load, and 3 washer extractor machines that are small, which take 20 kilograms, and 3 tumbler dry machines. And just amazing amount of laundry they do on this ship. I mean, it's incredible. And he says they try, if there's a stain, they try to get it out. They'll try, I think twice, he said, and then they just get rid of it. So they'll bring new linens, laundry, cleaning, everything on, and they recycle it. He couldn't even tell you how many sheets and that. You just can't imagine. You know, when you're eating dinner, especially at the dining tables that have the linen on it, they take those linens off, put a new one on. Everything's fresh, putting it on there. It's just amazing. We went into the galley area, which is really, really interesting, and how they do the food there. They've got an executive chef, and they're determined by ties. So a black tie is the executive chef, and then they have a blue tie, which is the chef. They have a red tie, which is a cook, and a white tie is I think it's just a chef. Anyway, there's like 4 different colors ties, and that's how they determine. And we were in the main galley, which does the Manhattan room, taste and savor, the 3 main dining rooms. And while we're standing there, I mean, the guys are coming in with these huge loads of dishes and that, and my goodness, they have to go up and down those stairs, and they have trolleys and stuff for other stuff, but the carrying this, going up and down, these guys got to be fit. That's all I can say, to go up and down these stairs. Interesting fact about the freshwater manufacturer, they have potable water capacity, which is unbelievable, 4,210 M3, or I can't even read how many gallons, but they have freshwater generators, they have reverse osmosis plants type, and they have a production maximum of how many gallons per hour. And we went into the engine room, got to see all the technical things that's there. They have, everything's electric. I mean, if something goes wrong, they know right away. If there's a fire, they can determine. If it's a grease fire or a fire that can't be put out with water, they have a certain chemical that's poisonous, but it's all under lock and key. You got to break the glass, and only one guy can do it, and everybody's got to be out of the room when he does it. And it's the whole thing is just, they have to be well trained to do all this. They're marine engineers from their schooling, so that's interesting. Anyway, just some interesting facts about how much their food. A weekly shopping list. They get 15,000 pounds of cereal, 3,600 pounds of butter, 2,500 pasta, 6,000 pounds of cheese, 45,000 pounds of fresh fruit, 3,900 pounds of sugar, 5,600 dozen or 72,000 fresh eggs, 8,700 pounds of fish, 1,000 pounds of veal, 1,000 pounds of lobster, 20,000 pounds of poultry, 25,000 pounds of beef. I mean, just amazing amounts of food. He did say most of our product comes from the US, but we do get some poultry and lamb from Canada. It goes to Miami, and then Miami ships it to our port, which was New Orleans. So when they come into port, they're getting all this and that. So they do have all this, doing all the brown water for your wastewater. It goes through a whole system before they can even dump it, and then they even know how much they're dumping out into the ocean. They can't do anything near land, but they could, he said, but they just don't. But it's just all what they call reverse osmosis or whatever. So everything is just, it was an interesting tour. It did cost, and I don't remember the cost. If I look it up, I'll flip it in the phone here, but very interesting. So anyway, guys, I know this is a pretty chatty part of my video, but I hope you've enjoyed this day so far with me, and stay tuned. I've got some more coming, and it's only almost 2 o'clock, so I still have a full day. It's packing night, so I will be packing, but I am going to get into that rumors show with the guys are doing Fleetwood Mac, the full album of Rumors. So I'm excited to go and see that, and then I'll just call it a night, pack my stuff, put it out by 11, and get some shut-eye before I get off the ship tomorrow morning. Okay. Sitting here having an afternoon coffee, and always at this level, the sea looks really rough, but it really isn't. It's just the waves coming out from the ship. Also, Starbucks has started putting out these cups when you go somewhere like Barcelona or anything, but interesting to have a New Orleans one. Well, good evening on my last evening on the Norwegian Getaway. We are almost towards the mouth of the Mississippi and heading home. We'll be in dock tomorrow morning. So this afternoon I haven't done a darn thing. Just wandered around. I played a little bit on the casino. I didn't win anything. Unfortunately, I play next to people that are winning. I don't know what it is. Of course, there's a lot of bets going on for the football game tonight, for the playoffs. And of course, New Orleans is very excited because whoever wins, they're going to the Super Bowl, and that's being held here in New Orleans. So we're pretty excited about that. So Super Bowl in my home city, and then we have Mardi Gras following right after. So all sorts of times to be busy. So listen, I have a show that I'm going to get ready now. I have it's the Rumors, the whole album of Rumors from Fleetwood Mac, and they normally hold it in Sid Norman's, but it's so busy in there they decided to put it on the stage. So an opportunity to see that would be really good for me, because I never go into Sid Norman's because it's just so packed and you can't get in there. But anyway, I kind of changed my day wear into my night wear. I stepped outside because I thought I had dinner in Savor tonight, and I went to go out to deck 8 to walk back towards or forward towards my room. I like to walk on the outside instead of going through the ship, and it's raining outside and the winds are blowing. I said, oh boy. So it's cold out. So I tucked back in and I walked back to my room. So I'm going to go down and see my little guy downstairs and have a cocktail and have a drink before I go into the show. It starts at 7, at 6:15 right now. And then after the show, I'll be coming back up to my room because I have to pack. My bags have got to go out by 11 o'clock tonight. And the earlier the better, because that way, you know, they get them all downstairs where they need to go. It's quite an operation to get luggage on and off the ship. So I'm going to do that and get ready. So listen, this is what I'm wearing. I have Touchstone necklace and earrings to match. This is not Touchstone, the wrap bracelet. I need to get a black one, but this is one I've had for years. Touchstone rings. And that's just a regular ring that I've had for years, and that's about it for Touchstone tonight. So, and this is you've seen me in this dress before. This is the one that goes reverse, so I can wear it with all the pattern on it. I tend to like just the flower black. And my Skechers sandals. I was gonna wear another dress, but honestly, I look pregnant in it. Oh.
Incredible crew!
back from the Rumors. That was a great show. Those singers were awesome, and they just played. What they did was they did the whole album of Rumors for Fleetwood Mac and a little bit of the story and that between. So it was great. And at the very end, all the guys the crew came down and said goodbye to everybody. So that was kind of fun. I did film that. So anyway, now it's time to pack it all up. Get my suitcases out from underneath here. Pretty much throw everything in and get to bed, set my alarm clock, and I'll be off the ship early in the morning. Can't wait to see my girls. I miss everybody, but I've had a great cruise. So tomorrow will be disembarkation and the ease of getting out the door. It won't be a long video for that day because I live here. So, but according to, it takes about 6 hours to get up the Mississippi. We'll be going up the river. So the current's going to be a little bit for the ship to navigate. Not bad. I mean, the current isn't that bad. But let me see if I can see where we are. World map here. We are right there. And it's going to do a close-up here in just a second. There we are. The mouth of the river starts there, so we should be starting up the river back to New Orleans. Saturday, January 18th, 2025. It is a little after 8. There we go. There's the close-up. So we're getting close. All right, guys. Calling it a good night.